2018 interim, Attorney General Rosenblum convened a task force on the issue of bias crimes, and the result of which is what I bring to you today in Senate Bill 577. The bill attempts to modernize the crimes of intimidation statute and strengthen community involvement in reporting incidents by first renaming the crime of intimidation to bias crime and adding gender identity to as a protected class. Intimidation does not fairly reflect the nature of the underlying crime. Senate Bill 577 would rename the crime to bias crime in the first degree. Under Oregon law, it is presently a felony for two people to apply racist graffiti, but a misdemeanor for one person to beat another person up because of the color of their skin. This bill would recognize that violence or the immediate threat of violence based on a person's membership in a protected class as a felony. Furthermore, individuals victimized for their gender identity are believed to be the fastest growing type of hate crime, and many states have already taken the step of adding gender identity to their list of protected classes. It's time for Oregon to join them. Secondly, Senate Bill 577 requires that data collected on bias crimes and bias incidents by the Oregon State Police, district attorneys, and the Department of Justice be reported to and analyzed by the Criminal Justice Commission. Under existing law enforcement agencies are required to record any crime which they interpret to be a bias crime. Many, if not most, law enforcement agencies report no hate crimes at all. In 2018, Medford, Grants Pass, Roseburg, and Bend combined to report 0 hate crimes in their cities. Our poor understanding of hate activity greatly impacts our ability to fight it. Senate Bill 577 would require improved collection of hate and bias activity by requiring tip-to-tail data collection, starting with hate incidents, which may not rise to the level of hate crimes, and running through the prosecution and sentencing of any crime motivated by bias, none of which is effectively tracked now. And finally, this bill creates a hate crimes response coordinator in the Department of Justice to receive and respond to calls regarding bias crimes. The bill appropriates $46,453 in general fund and provides a limitation on $201,380 federal funds for the biennium to hire an operations policy analyst at the Department of Justice. The bill also appropriates $235,476 in general fund to the Criminal Justice Commission for a research analyst 4. The costs to the Department of State Police and local district attorneys' offices are anticipated to be minimal. The Joint Committee on Ways and Means recommends approval of Senate Bill 577 as amended. We have worked on this idea for some time, and apart from the Department of Justice, we've worked with representatives from Unite Oregon, CASA, the Jewish Federation, the Council on American Islamic Relations, the Sikh community, Neve Shalom, the ACLU, the Oregon Criminal Defense Lawyers Association, the Oregon District Attorneys Association, the Oregon Chiefs of Police, the Oregon State Police, the Department of Public Safety Standards and Training, and the Criminal Justice Commission to incorporate their ideas and to create this legislation that better protects victims of these kinds of crimes. This bill is designed to reestablish confidence in a number of communities across the state that their neighbors and their justice system believes they should not have to worry about threats of violence as they walk down the street. And if they encounter it, we, the senators in this chamber, will have their back. I urge you to vote aye on Senate Bill 577, and it passed the Ways and Means Committee unanimously as well as the Senate Judiciary Committee unanimously. Thank you.